that was a huge factor. And then obviously, like I kind of said, there's things like grades and just the small things that are off the field that coaches care about. So.
Does a setting like that allow some other guys to maybe surprise and step up that maybe you didn't see coming?
Well, absolutely. I guess not necessarily a surprise, but just put themselves on the map, or on the board, so other people can see the amount of work they're putting in. Like Corey Barney and some of the other young cats that have done a good job. That kid, I feel like has proved himself to be a great player, obviously, and then continue to do so like on the elite list and kept moving that forward. So.
Where does the confidence for this team come from this year? I mean, you guys, you're still trying to do it on the field. Why is there so much confidence that now can be the year to make it?
Shoot, I think because the amount of work we put in. I mean, my few years of being here, we have never, we never worked this hard, which isn't a bad thing, but also, it's a really good thing, a testament to us in showing how much, we want to be successful in the things and what we're willing to do to be successful. And I feel like that's where our confidence comes from, is just the preparation that we put in and the work we put in to get to where we want to be.
Where does your mind go to first when you think of working hard and doing stuff you haven't done? Is there a drill or a moment or something that you think of first?
I mean, obviously we're all going to, I feel like everyone's going to say mat drills. Might be wrong. But that tests it's really not even about your physical ability. It's going to test your mental ability because, I mean, it is true, like you can do what your body tells you to do, or your mind tells you to do, I guess. There's a lot of guys who had to, I feel like, figure that out. At first they might not have been able to do it, but later on, as we kept on going through the mat drills, they've gotten better and better at it.
Hey, Coach. Thomas, Cardinal Nelson, kind of a similar recruit to you a year ago. How much have you been able to talk to him and maybe mentor him? Because you were kind of in his same shoes when he first got to Nebraska too.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't been around him a ton just because of, he's been working more with the receivers. But he's going to be a heck of a player. Obviously, kind of like I said, I haven't been able to spend a ton of time with him. But as he transitions, I'm excited to kind of help him out. And if he when he does have questions, stuff like that, I would be more I would love to help him, mentor him more. But yeah, I haven't been able to a ton. You know what I mean?
What jumps out about his game, though, from what you've seen in 7-on-7? Have you got a good glimpse of him yet?
Yeah, I would say, I kind of said this earlier a little bit, but I would say just his athleticism at his size, stuff like that, but being able to move the way he moves and run routes, stuff like that, at his size, and obviously he's great athletic ability, and just kind of his hands and everything like that. I feel like as he builds off the top of that and add some size, weight, and transitions over, if he whatever his plan is, I'm not 100% sure, but it's just going to make him a better player in the long run.
Thomas, how do you solve the turnover issue?
Last question for Thomas.
I would say obviously just kind of the work we put in, being able to we do drills every day, every practice, ball security, and stuff like that, and just being able to take that seriously and not take it as like an off period of our practice. Make sure that we take it seriously and it's part of our job. And ball security is everything. 5 points of security. So I feel like that's probably really the best way. I mean, obviously, throughout practice and stuff like that, make sure we don't have any issues with it, because that'll tell us.
Coach, you said you had a great summer. Like, did you have a great summer, like football workout-wise?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like I had a great summer. I was one of the only players I feel like who was consistently on the elite list every single time, and I feel like that speaks. It shows people how hard I work and everything like that. And I'm just going to let the play speak for itself this season. Obviously, my goals haven't changed, so I'm excited for the season.